Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen, early like Sunday morning, and it is early. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to go over real quickly what meditation is because some people are confused thinking that if they're a Christian or some other religion that they can't meditate. Meditation is about learning about yourself, learning about how you think and what you think about. And there's no better place than when you're sitting calmly, quietly by yourself to pay attention to what your mind is doing. And we create habits, ways of thinking. And if we have ways of thinking that are hurting us over and over again, like going over something that's already happened and you just kind of dwell on it and ruminate, that doesn't help you. That makes you suffer over and over and over again. Or if you're thinking all the time about what ifs, what if this happens, what if that happens, doesn't mean you don't want to be prepared for things, but when you just sit and go over and over and over, I think you all know what I mean. Meditation teaches us how we are in control of what we think. And if we have a pattern of thinking that's hurting us, we can do something about it. It takes practice. And so that's what meditation is, practicing, sitting quietly, looking at your thoughts, and then gently pulling yourself out of that and coming back to whatever you're using as an anchor. It might be your breath. It might be looking at a candle. It might be out walking and you start paying attention to what your surroundings are instead of letting your mind trail off into whatever. That's what meditation is about. So we can create a little bit smoother life. Life is difficult as it is, but to have our minds just pulling us all over the place, we can do something about it. But we have to practice. If we don't practice, it's not going to happen. So that's what meditation is. So you always hear, you should be in the moment. Be in the moment. Yes, it's good to be in the moment, to live your life moment by moment. But sometimes, and I want to offer this to you, memories. Memories are good. Some of them are really good. And there is nothing wrong with sitting quietly and remembering something that brought you pleasure or happiness or joy. Because when you do that, those feelings come back, you feel them in your body, and they revitalize you. They start to heal you. They just feel good. So there's nothing wrong with bringing a memory that is happy for you into your mind. You don't want to live there, but to bring it back and just feel the great feeling that that memory brings you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually good for you. So I thought this morning we would do that, and we all have good memories. And if we look at the memory in a perspective of, I was so lucky to have that, whatever it was, I was so lucky to have that experience or to know that person, then it's going to feel good. But if you have the perspective of, oh, I wish I had it. Oh, I remember when it was this way. Oh, it'll never be the same. If you look at it in that way, that memory is not going to feel so good, right? So it's the perspective, it's the lens that you look at the memory through. So if we can look through with a lens of gratitude for that wonderful memory, then it will heal us, it will calm us, it will feel good for us. So I'd like us to do that this morning. So sit back and get comfortable wherever you are. And you can sit up, you can lie down, you can recline, whatever feels right. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and let it out. And with your eyes closed, just say to yourself, I'm giving myself these few minutes to relax, to reflect, and to practice. Feel your shoulders lower. Some of the tension comes off the shoulders. The back muscles soften. The belly muscles soften so you're not holding your stomach in. Your arms and your hands and your fingers feel very supported next to you. And your legs feel heavy. The knees, notice how your knees are feeling. If they feel achy or tight, or maybe they feel relaxed and light. And then move down into your feet. Even create a little movement with your toes. Let your feet stretch. And then move your attention slowly up to the face. Notice the jaw if it feels tight. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue, relax the cheeks. And the eyelids are softly closed. And you just feel your breath, your rhythm of the breathing, the in and the out. The eyebrows are relaxed. The forehead is smooth. No lines of frustration. Just a pleasant feeling from the very crown of your head to the tip of your toes. And you just feel your breath. Let it guide you into a peaceful place, a relaxing place. And even the mind begins to clear. There aren't quite so many thoughts moving through. And you just feel your breath. And we can begin to relax as it is. We can stop struggling. We can move with this moment, with this breath. Often in our daily lives, we are stressed or panicked. There's no need for that. We just come back to our breath. And this is what we're doing in meditation. It's just relaxing and breathing and being still. Now I'd like you to bring to mind a beautiful memory you have. It could be a memory from long ago, something that happened recently, but something that left you with a good feeling in your life. Where were you? And were you alone or were you with someone? And what were you doing? What time of day was it? Was it dark or light? Early or late? And what was the temperature of the air? Was it warm or cold? Was the air still or was it windy or breezy? Or maybe you were indoors. Were you talking or laughing? Or maybe you were just quiet. Just paint the picture of the memory. Even paint the picture of what you were wearing. And if you can't remember, just imagine. And now I'd like you to bring to mind what you felt like. What was the feeling? Maybe it was contentment. Maybe it was peacefulness. Maybe it was joy or laughter. What was the feeling? And where did you feel it in your body? Maybe it was all over. Maybe it was just in your heart. Maybe in your belly. Where did you feel this feeling? And enjoy this moment in this memory. And tell yourself how grateful you were to have that experience and how grateful you are to have the memory of it. Our lives are made up of memories. We can look at our memories with gratitude or regret, or with wishing something. But how about just enjoying the memory with a sense of gratefulness? Life is short. Life is hard. And there are moments of joy. And maybe you would like to thank someone. Whatever your memory is, visit that occasionally with a sense of gratitude so it makes you feel good. Sometimes reliving the past is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Let us remember that. And share your memories. Sometimes it's good to share it with someone else. Very softly now, as we bring our meditation to a close, let us remember that what we think and how we think is up to us. Ultimately, it's our responsibility. So if we have some habits of thinking that aren't working well, we can change that slowly over time. The stronger we get. Very easily now, you can reopen your eyes and come back. And I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening, and that you take care, pay attention to what your mind is thinking. And if you find that you're going down the path that isn't making you feel well, you can softly, gently bring yourself back to this moment. And you may have to do it over and over again And that's the practice. And after a while, it'll be less frequent, shorter duration. It gets easier as you go. Thank you. I hope I see you again, and thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself.